आगे क्यों ही आए, और अगर तुम्हारे उस पानी दे दिया तो बड़ी बात हो गई है। औरत के लिए बड़ी बात नहीं है
Presented the payment. Can we have a round of applause, please? These portraits have been and are individual candidates. One of the portraits is of the famous Indian philosopher Swami Vivekananda, who was a key figure in introduction of the teachings of Vedanta to the Western world. The other portrait is of yet another renowned Indian academic, Pandit Madan Mohan Nalya, under whose reign the government of India also runs the scheme for intellectual. We extend a very warm welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Professor Yogesh, Vice Chancellor, University of Delhi, for greeting this special occasion with his august presence. We welcome you, sir, on behalf of the entire Maitreyi community. A PhD is academician par excellence, a decisive and visionary leader, and a beloved educationer who has touched the lives of innumerable students as well as his peers and colleagues. Sir has a global track record institutions of diverse nations, namely the Maharaja Sayaji Rao University of Kolkata, Netaji Subhash University of Technology, and Delhi Technical University. Has an impressive track record of quality coaching, innovation and research in the area of software engineering. As the third best amongst the most productive Indian authors for participating in software engineering research. He has authored several books, more than 260 publications in international and national journals and conferences, and has supervised 23 PhDs. Singh has also held several key administrative positions, including being the chairperson of governing body of International Library Network, executive committee member of NAC, and chairperson of Central Regional Technical Education Bhopal. Once again, we extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. Pleasure to also welcome our guest, Shri Prakash. Professor Singh is Director, South Campus, University of Delhi. Academic Association. Professor Prakash has held various important administrative positions. Professor Prakash was Chair Professor of Dr. Ambedkar Chair at the Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi. Director of Advanced Professional Program in Public Administration at the Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi. He also became member of various organizations. Prakash has 4 book publications, over 20 co-edited book publications, and numerous research articles co-edited. His area of research includes political thought, philosophy of B.R. Ambedkar, and issues of social justice and social services. We are honored to have you with us today. We welcome you, sir. I now request our Chairperson and patron, Gopi Medical College, Sri Shrivastava.
मैं खींचने मैं हो गई इतना बैठ
रीना को फोन दे देना खोल
Maitreyi College, जिसकी स्थापना 1970 में हुई थी, आज दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय की अग्रणी कॉलेज हमारे ठोस और समर्पित प्रयासों के माध्यम से हमने खुद को दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय के एक प्रतिष्ठित संस्थान के रूप में स्थापित किया। मैत्रेयी कॉलेज धार्मिक, सामाजिक और सांस्कृतिक और उत्कृष्टता की एक सरल और समर्पित व्यवस्था जो हमारे कॉलेज की पहचान के लिए हमें डीपी के एक स्टार कॉलेज होने के साथ ज्ञान प्रचारण प्रक्रिया में एक ग्रेड का दर्जा दिया है। मैत्रेयी कॉलेज निरंतर स्वयं को अद्यतन कर हम तेजी से अग्रसर NIRF रैंकिंग में परिलक्षित होते हैं। 2022 हमारे राष्ट्रीय रैंकिंग academic excellence
पागल है क्या ये बुढ़िया?
creative and academic skills, entrepreneurship, placements, environmental and social consciousness, the college offers a platform for it all. The exposure offered to each student through these platforms is aimed at fashioning them into promising thought leaders of tomorrow. And all this is made possible under the leadership of our respected principal, Professor Haritma, who always encourages innovative ideas and motivates everyone to perform to the best of their potential. I would now like to invite Professor Haritma to please address the gathering. Thank you, Lugo. Namaste. A very good morning and happy Raksha Bandhan to all. With the fragrance of festivity in air, it is indeed a moment of pride for me to extend a very warm welcome to the Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Delhi, Professor Yogesh Singh ji, esteemed Director, University of Delhi South Campus, Professor Shri Prakash Singh ji, respected Chairperson, Governing Body, Maitreyi College, Mr. Vaibhav Shrivastava ji, valued members of the Governing Body, distinguished members of the Editorial and Advisory Board of Vantage, Journal of Thematic Analysis, a publication of Center for Research, Maitreyi College, teaching, non-teaching and administrative staff, dear students, and all the delegates who have joined us for this inaugural session of the annual international conference Equinox-2022, the theme for which is expanding frontiers of knowledge. Many of our delegates and dignitaries have joined through the virtual platform also, so I extend a very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you so much. At the outset, I wish to thank you all for accepting our invite to inaugurate the Girls' Hostel, a milestone in the history of Maitreyi College. The foundation stone of the hostel was laid in 2016 by the then principal, late Dr. Savita Datta, and then Vice Chancellor of the University of Delhi. And of this gathering for being with us on this special day. We are hopeful that this addition to our infrastructure will prove to be yet another impetus to the vision of Maitreyi College and will distinguish it as one of the constantly evolving colleges of University of Delhi. Since its inception, the college has been driven by the vision to empower young women through education, which is rooted in Indian ethos, to make them self-reliant and shape them into promising citizens of tomorrow. For this, college provides a plethora of opportunities to not only make our students academia and industry ready, but also to inculcate in them sensitivity towards different sections of society. Through academic and co-curricular initiatives, we have endeavored to contribute towards building an inclusive and ever-evolving society. And working towards this aim, the college has undertaken some flagship initiatives, which include establishment of a self-finance incubation center, under which the entrepreneurial cell and center for research of our college function independently. We have also instituted a dynamic and thriving placement cell, inception of a nodal sports center for PWD session that equips wheelchair-bound basketball players of national and international repute for regular practice and training sessions, and also facilitate sports activities for students with special needs. Another nodal sports center that is named as Pragati is the one which organizes regular national level camps for promoting netball among students, among young girls of our college and girls across the nation. Our college also had the distinguished honor of actively engaging with various initiatives of Special Olympic Bharat. And with great pride, I wish to share with you all that just a few days ago, for the first time in the history of Indian sports, the Indian team bagged a bronze medal at the United Football Tournament, Detroit, USA, and the selection and training camp for the team representing our country was organized at Maitreyi College. So our sports faculty, the non-teaching staff and students, they work tirelessly to ensure complete support in facilitating the team undergoing training. So I take this opportunity to specially thank the teaching and the non-teaching staff and my students. I have seen that they all are there in the college from morning till late evening just to ensure that the students with special needs, they are no longer a distinguished part, they are part of the society also. So I thank them all. Of distinct merit has also been the active role that has been played by our college in the Unnat Bharat Abhiyan, an initiative of MHRD, under which our college has adopted 5 villages and we are working in close proximity with them. And these villages are situated in Gautam Buddha Nagar. And to name a few, we have collaborated with Javar and Thabokra. And all these endeavors have witnessed a wholehearted participation from all stakeholders of the college, the teaching, non-teaching, and administrative staff. I take this opportunity to apprise the house that during the pandemic also our non-teaching staff, because the college doesn't have the transport facility, so the non-teaching staff during the COVID time, they used to visit these villages regularly and we interacted with them, making them aware of making them aware of what is happening around them, while holding many plantation drives and sensitizing them about the use of safe drinking water and what different parameters, so everything. And for this, because students were not here in the college, but the non-teaching staff was going, so our lab staff also participated. So I thank them all for their active participation. Further, our faculty members have also conceptualized various programs with the particular aim of fostering inclusivity in education system. And this is what is the aim of the National Education Policy 2020. Some representative examples of initiatives spearheaded by our faculty include 1 week interdisciplinary FDP on disability studies, perspectives and emerging trends, a 3-day World Disability Conference on contemporary interventions in disability discourse, among others. Not just on the academic and social front, the college has also worked towards encouraging sustainability, environment consciousness, and has contributed to the cause of overall individual and social well-being. This was particularly evident during the pandemic, when we were all collectively grappling with the unprecedented times, while the academic fraternity across the globe were working tirelessly to design a vaccine. It was pertinent to take a relook at our relationship with what we consider as the importance of well-being and self-healing, recognizing that every crisis presents us with the opportunity to transcend our limitations and reinvent things. Our college rose to the call and spearheaded various online events and other initiatives to encourage requisite values. The Maitreyi fraternity played an important role in conceptualizing faculty and student development programs that were offered to students, teachers, researchers across India with no registration fee. One of the certificate course, application of IT tools in teaching and learning of Indian languages, witnessed registration of about 2,700 delegates across the globe. And this course was organized in collaboration with the Institute of Advanced Studies, USA. During the period of the pandemic, our college has offered around 25 program certificate courses that have witnessed the participation of 6,000 students across India. So the credit goes to, so even during this pandemic, the teachers, they all were working. And we realized that during these times, technology emerged as a savior. While being confined to our homes, we could connect with each other, and therefore technology played an important role in seamless teaching and learning process. And here, we must also reckon that University of Delhi emerged as a role model for other universities because online examinations were conceptualized, were introduced by University of Delhi so that no student would be at loss. And this mammoth task was completed in a time-bound manner. It was unfortunate that the university lost some of the committed academicians, researchers, and employees during this period. And we, at this gathering, we pay homage to them. Now coming to the theme of equinox, because when the theme of the equinox is very apt to what we are witnessing around us, that is the expanding frontiers of knowledge, because it highlights that knowledge and its processes are a constant evolutionary enterprise. And as we explore questions pertinent to our times, a between multidisciplinary approach helps expand existing frontiers of knowledge. A seamless interaction between philosophy, social sciences, natural sciences, and applied sciences is indeed needed to evolve perspectives that are both culturally and socially productive. We hope that the echo of this conference reverberates in the academic corridors and contributes to the global pool of knowledge. And we all would be benefited from the intense academic deliberations over the coming 3 days. And for an academic institution of our stature, we feel that this event is a tribute to Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav and commemorates the glorious history of University of Delhi. And now, without taking much time, so I have been speaking there for a long time, but still I will say that without taking much time, I would once again express my gratitude to all our esteemed guests who consented to be among us today for the inauguration of the Girls Hostel and the International Conference Equinox 2022. I thank all the faculty members, teaching, non-teaching, and administrative staff, and our very dear students who have been working tirelessly to make these two occasions a grand success. So once again, Thank you so much for being with us. Thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your beautiful words and for sharing a panorama of the plethora of activities that Maitreyi conducts. अब आपके सामने प्रस्तुत है भारतीय संगीत समाज रियाज के सदस्यों द्वारा मैत्रेयी के सिद्धांतों, प्रयासों, संकल्पों एवं आकांक्षाओं का दर्पण मैत्रेयी कुल गीत। I now request our patron and chairperson of governing body Maitreyi College, Shri Shrivastava ji, to say a few words. Shri Shrivastava completed his degree in B.Tech in 2011 and has worked with various MNCs such as Capgemini, Oracle, Sapient, inter alia. He has an overall work experience of over 10 years in the corporate sector. Sir received an award from the President of India for his exceptional contribution with the organization Bharat Scouts and Guides. Shri Shrivastava has been working with the Delhi Government Ministry of Education as a member of the Education Task Force. He has also been part of several committees forming policies and curriculum for teachers and principal training, among others. Mr. Shrivastava has done notable work in strengthening school management committees and has headed the project Parents Samvad. We request you, sir, to kindly address the gathering.
Hello. Good morning to everyone. Honorable Yogesh sir, Chancellor sir, Professor Shri Prakash Singh sir, Principal Haritma Chopra ma'am, our Treasurer Shri, our governing body member Tripathy and Professor Saraswathy. So it was indeed a great privilege and honor to welcome the guests which are sitting on the dais and welcome in our midst. So we are really privileged कि आज मैत्रेयी कॉलेज के हॉस्टल का उद्घाटन आपके कार्यक्रमों द्वारा हुआ एंड बहुत सारी चीजें ऑलरेडी हमारे कॉलेज में एक पार एक्सीलेंस रही है एंड यूनिवर्सिटी की तरफ से भी ये कई बार हमें इस बात से परिचित भी कराया गया कि मैत्रेयी होल्ड्स स्पेशल प्रिविलेजेस इन द यूनिवर्सिटी एंड इन आर्ट एज वेल आई सपोज तो whenever we are discussing हम भी जब मीटिंग में जाते थे मुझे याद है पिछली बार फॉरेन स्टडीज की फंक्शन के सबसे मैं नॉट एबल टू रिकॉर्ड द नेम राइट नाउ तो बोले थे आपके यहाँ हॉस्टल कब खुल रहा है हमारे यहाँ फॉरेन स्टडीज के बच्चे आते हैं तो आपके यहाँ भी देखना होता है मैम ने मैंने बताया था तो मुझे सर it is just at the verge of closing and some formalities are remaining so now we can broadly communicate to the university and the department की तरफ आप हमें इस भेज सकते हैं हमारे पास वेल फुटेड गर्ल्स हॉस्टल है और हम आपके बच्चों का भी यहाँ पर स्वागत करने के लिए फुल टाइम आपके परिवार तैयार है यहाँ पर जिस तरह से मैत्रेयी because we all know the composition भी है यहाँ पे स्टूडेंट भी कई सारे डिफरेंट स्टेट से आते हैं मणिपुर I was looking at the composition all across the corner of India कई सारे बच्चे हमारे पास आते हैं और एक कर रहे हैं and we from this section onwards हमारी कोशिश है कि जो भी बच्चे आए उसके बाद हम कॉलेज को उनको प्रोवाइड कर सकें। शिक्षा का क्षेत्र हमारा रहा व्यापक है और उसके विभिन्न आयाम भी हैं। उसके सम्मान और समर्थन के निमित्त कई तरह की चीजें काम करती हैं। there are various factors which are involved in it. उन्हीं के अंतर्गत विद्यार्थियों को hostel fooding and lodging and other basic needs which we need to provide for
एक्सक्यूज
मैं ये चीज को यहाँ जरूर मेंशन करूंगा कि
मैम ने बोला था बच्चों को रिफ्रेशमेंट
ज्वाइन कॉलेज लेकिन हमने कुछ हॉस्टल्स में से प्रमुख कार्य है जिसको हमने अपने सामने काफी कॉलेज की किस तरह से निरंतर और यहाँ कॉलेज के सभी टीचर्स हो गए, स्टाफ हो गए, नॉन टीचिंग टीचिंग सबने अपनी भूमिका सुदृढ़ की है। इस प्रोग्राम को इस तरह बनाया है, लगातार मॉनिटरिंग की है कि आज हम बहुत तक इनॉग्रेट कर पा रहे हैं। लेकिन कुछ लोगों का नाम मैं जरूर मेंशन करना चाहूंगा। सर आप जो मैंने महसूस किया है, आनंद जी, सचिन जी, ब्रजेश जी और हमारे इंटरनल बिल्डिंग कमिटी। तो डिसाइड दिस मैं माफी चाहूंगा कि बाकी लोग जरूर इन्वॉल्व रहेंगे, लेकिन इन लोगों को मैं जरूर they deserve a pat on the back. The kudos for all the effort they have put so that it is a very achievable. Like you know, August में inaugurate करते हैं थोड़ा achievable पहले नहीं लग रहा था, but 11 अगस्त को हमने officially inaugurate कर दिया। Kudos to your efforts and all the beyond the मतलब मेरी शायद जानकारी ना हो तो मैं उनको भी अपनी आभार प्रकट करता हूँ। आज रक्षाबंधन भी है तो एक पवित्र दिन है जो कि मैत्री कॉलेज अपने छात्राओं को ये शिक्षा व्यवस्था में हॉस्टल आपको नियुक्त करा रहा है उनके व्यक्तित्व विकास में नेशनलिज्म अप्रोच से और सारी चीजों को साथ में रखते हुए उनको ये चीज अपने मैत्री परिवार में जो भी नया सेशन हमारे पास आएगा उसके साथ हम सारी व्यवस्थाओं के साथ यहाँ होंगे। दिल्ली विश्वविद्यालय का भी शताब्दी सेंचुरी ईयर मनाया जा रहा है। NEP 2023 का भी क्रियान्वयन हो रहा है। तो मैं कुछ पॉलिसी एट एजुकेशन लेवल राइट फ्रॉम द प्राइमरी एजुकेशन टू द सीनियर एजुकेशन हम इन और साथ ही साथ हमारा 75वां अमृत भी चल रहा है और इन सारी जैसे कहते हैं टाइम पीरियड के बीच में और ये सारी शुभ संकेतों के बीच में हमारे हॉस्टल का भी अनावरण हुआ। ये भी हमारे लिए बहुत शुभ संकेत है, शुभ बात है हमारे। आज इक्विनॉक्स जितना मैं basic set of things की what Equinox is and the theme is expanding frontiers of knowledge. This is the theme of the Equinox. तो Equinox जैसे ये national इस तरह के academic festival college में this is the 6-7 महीने में मैंने शुरू किया है कि हर महीने हमारे पास इस तरह के कॉलेज अप्रोच होते हैं जो कि इंटर लेवल पे होते हैं, नेशनल लेवल पे भी होते हैं, इंटरनेशनल। तो आवाहन मुझे याद है जैसे हमारे बाहर के फॉरेन के स्टूडेंट्स ने भी इसमें पार्टिसिपेट किया है। इट्स अ वेरी प्रिविलेज्ड पार्ट और एक जैसे कहते हैं हमारे लिए भी गर्व की अनुभूति करता है कि मैत्री अपनी सारी रिस्पांसिबिलिटी को भी एट द रीजनल लेवल, नेशनल लेवल और इंटरनेशनल लेवल इस सब लोगों को एक मंच पे ला सके, एक डायस पे ला सके, वो लगातार पूरा करता है। बस हमारे पास एक्सपेंडिंग फ्रंटियर्स ऑफ नॉलेज की थीम वी वांट कि इस तरह की थीम के थ्रू हमारे जो नॉलेज के फ्रंटियर्स हैं जो डिफरेंट कॉर्नर ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एंड इम्पोर्टेंट एजुकेशन लगातार सुदृढ़ होते रहते हैं। शिक्षा की प्राप्ति में संस्था हमारी सहज रूप से हमेशा सहायक रहती है। विद्यार्थियों के लिए, टीचर्स के लिए, शोध परिशोध के लिए, हर चीज के लिए हमारी संस्था हमेशा खुले मन से स्वागत करती है और आगे भी इस तरह संस्था निरंतर प्रयासरत रहेगी। यह हम भी आपको भी अब इस मंच के द्वारा सभी टीचर, सभी बच्चों को निश्चित करना चाहेंगे और आज के लिए पुनः सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई, पूरे प्रांगण को, पूरे अध्यापक वर्ग को, नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ को, सभी बच्चों को कि आपको हौसला आपको समर्पित कर रहे हैं। एंड वंस अगेन सर, थैंक्स फॉर इनवाइटिंग, थैंक्स फॉर एक्सेप्टिंग आवर इनविटेशन टू इनाम। थैंक यू।
Acknowledging the efforts of all the stakeholders of the Maitreyi fraternity. I would now like to request Dr. Astrology, and Convenor Equinox-2022 to lead the press academy.
Thank you all for being here. Namaskar and warm greetings to all of you. And a heartiest welcome one more time to Equinox. I'm going to talk about Equinox. Welcome to Equinox 2022, the second international conference organized by Center for Research, Maitreyi College, University of Delhi, under the aegis of Vantage Journal of Thematic Analysis. This year, as we all have heard several times, the conference is dedicated to the celebration of the centenary year of Delhi University. The equinox is that time of the year when the sun is above the equator and day and night are of equal length. It is the period, some say, that represents the struggle between darkness and light, death and life. To us, it represents enlightenment and pursuit of knowledge through dialogue. It is with this thought that conference was named Equinox, a conference which provides platform where thinking minds from diverse fields come together in a dialogue on a theme exploring its many layers. This year's theme, as we all know, is the expanding frontiers of knowledge. It explores emerging frontiers of knowledge and research in areas of science, medicine, drugs, sustainability, building inclusive societies, social justice, education, and the role of academia in the production of knowledge and much more. The conference launched last year is a manifestation of a thought, the roots of which lie in the Center for Research that Principal just talked about, which embodies the spirit of pursuit of knowledge for the sake of knowledge and as a path to self-realization. The Center for Research was instituted formally in 2019 with the twofold objective of creating a conducive environment for academic research among undergraduates and students, for critical thinking, practices of ethical reflexivity among students, not only in academics, but also in every sphere of life. It provides research opportunities to students and faculty in terms of funding and infrastructure, training of the basics of research methodology, technical report writing, soft skills, and much more. Importantly, it provides a platform for interaction with eminent experts from different universities, not only in India, but across the globe. It runs three research programs, a 2-month annual summer internship program in which research is conducted around 1 week. It culminates in a global session of students' presentation of their research. It also has an annual research program in which research is conducted on the theme of choice of the faculty and the students. And finally, it has a students' apprenticeship program which trains students in various dimensions of research. And I would like to highlight that around 500 students and almost the entire faculty from different disciplines have engaged in 175 projects since the beginning of this program. 25 research papers have also been published on the basis of research conducted in these programs. Encouraged and enthused by the large body of research produced in these programs, the Center launched a multidisciplinary peer-reviewed biannual open access e-journal titled Vantage Journal of Thematic Analysis, each issue of which engages with one theme. Its endeavor is to contribute to the production of knowledge, to publication of high-quality research papers without any article processing charges, providing a platform for interdisciplinary dialogue on a particular theme, cutting across linguistic, social, cultural, institutional, and geographical boundaries. It hopes to bring together meaningful research and work done not only in major academic centers, but also in lesser known remote areas and institutions. Like the journal, Equinox is an endeavor to bring together diverse minds, creating meaningful dialogue around new ideas and perspectives across disciplines. Over the next 3 days, we look forward to stimulating discussions, perspectives, and forays into new frontiers of knowledge. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you so much, Gopi ma'am. It is now my proud privilege to invite our chief guest, Professor Yogesh Singh, Vice Chancellor, University of Delhi, our guest of honor. Our guest of honor, Shri Prakash, Professor Prakash Singh, our patron and chairperson, Shri Shrivastava, and our principal and coordinator, Professor Haritma, to release the abstract book for this conference. This abstract book is the joint endeavor of Dr. Parul Yadav, Dr. Ghazala Ruhi, and myself, Devanga, under experience and inspiring stewardship of our coordinator, Professor Chopra, and our gracious conveners, Dr. Gopi Tripathy, Dr. Prakash Roy, and Dr. Maitreyi. Thank you. Professor Saraswathy, a former chairperson and current member of the governing body of the College of Masters. Professor Saraswathy has been associated with the Department of Anthropology, University of Delhi. She worked in the Molecular Genetics Laboratory in Albert Einstein College of Medicine, New York, as a postdoctoral fellow during June 2000 to August 2001, and she has 115 research publications to the credit. She is a life member of educational bodies such as Indian Society for Human Genetics, Indian National Confederation and Academy of Anthropologists, Society for Indian Medical Anthropology, and Indian Anthropological Association. Under Professor Saraswathy's guidance, 14 doctoral theses and 8 entrance dissertations have been awarded. Along with this, she has also provided 6 theses for the degree of MD in Philosophy of Medicine. We are honored to have you amongst us tonight. May I please invite you on the stage to address the gathering.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Singh, and esteemed guest of honor, Professor Shri Singh, GB Chairperson, Mr. Vaibhav Srivastava, and then Principal, Vedanta College, Haritma, Maitreyi College, and then all the participants, invited speakers, delegates, and guests present online and also offline. A very good morning to you all, and a hearty welcome to this present international conference. Just prior to this conference, maybe 15-20 minutes back or half an hour back, we had a havan in the occasion of opening the hostel, girls' hostel, and I was blessed to be a part of that along with my husband. And I thank Professor Haritma and also Mr. Vaibhav for giving me this opportunity. I feel so good about it. Usually we also perform all these things at home, but it is difficult to get an opportunity in official setting. So it is very nice. And then coming to my association with the Maitreyi College, now I think I'm like being the right college. So coming to my association with Maitreyi, for the past 2 years I've been associated with this college. And you know, even COVID pandemic could not stop them from coming. And you know, like they have been doing so well every time some event or the other. And even online, I have attended at least not less than 5 to 6 events. And I used to call it as a happening college. And that could possibly be only possible because you know the participation and you know
the giving attitude of the Maitreyi college people. Otherwise, it is not possible. It is only just responsible. Here I would like to talk something about our Vice Chancellor's talk. He gave in one of our convention hall talks. He was talking about teachers' attitude regarding taking things from the university. Like we always think, how many leaves we have, how many casualties, we keep calculating, and how many what emoluments we can take. So this type of taking attitude, I mean, he was a bit unhappy about it, and he was mentioning in one of his lectures, and I fully agree with him. If you are entitled to something, well, if you need it, you take. If you're not, if you're just entitled, even if you don't need it, I think you should not take it. You know, you should be giving more than you take. So, and this attitude, I think, is prevailing in our Maitreyi college, and then, that is the reason this college is passionately moving forward. Even all the teachers, some of the teachers I spoke to them, they are so passionate about the college. They feel proud about the college. And now, regarding the conference, there are around 8 invited speakers, and I think more than 400 presenters. And of the 8 invited speakers, there are many different topics. And one of them, the first invited speaker is Professor Maitreyi, a former professor in zoology department in Delhi University, and he is a big name in immunology, big name. And then he is going to speak on ethics in biological research, and you would be really enjoying this talk. And so I would like to touch upon the ethics. Whenever we talk of ethics, especially in anthropology, we deal with human participants, human research. So we always refer to ICMR. We don't talk real ethics. We talk of the guidelines given by ICMR. What is what ICMR has come up with a document in which there are so many do's and don'ts for researchers. So we just follow, like, you have to take informed written consent from the participants. You have to pass through ethical committees. You should not have any financial benefits. So there are certain rules and regulations for doing research. In spite of following all these things, my personal experience is I think our research and whatever we are doing is not really so ethical. I don't know how to rectify that, but I feel that way. I'll give you an example. I did my MPhil dissertation on screening of Saraswathy, sickle cell anemia among populations of Andhra Pradesh. Now, Telangana, it is sickle cell anemia screening and Koya tribe. And my PhD was also something related to that. I worked on Kolan tribe of Andhra Pradesh. Okay. Now, after I did my degrees, one medical doctor who got trained in my laboratory for genetic research, he also did the same work of sickle cell screening among the tribal population. He got a degree. He is a well-established doctor in Hyderabad, and I am here as an academician. I am doing very well, and for that I am here today. And but the people from whom we got the data, from people, the community, the Koya community, the Kolan community, if you go back after 25 years, still they don't know what is sickle cell anemia. That is the most unfortunate thing. And this is because anthropologists cannot be consulted. We can screen, but we cannot consult. But we could have created awareness that we didn't do. These, as students, we are trained to collect data and trained to analyze the data. We are trained to publish our data. We are trained to focus on our careers, but we are not trained to look back at the populations from where we have collected the data. So that is an ethical issue. I don't think ICMR guidelines are covering such issues. I think we need to get this. These days, there are no outreach programs. I don't know how far they will tackle to this issue. And the conference, what is the importance of this conference? It isn't just sitting together, having lunch together, good breakfast and all that. I think it is beyond that. And I mean, it is food for your research tempo. They're really very, very important. So when you have education is just not learning and reproducing what is documented and what is written. Rather, it is to train how to think, how you think, that is most important thing. And to have this, we need to have research-oriented teaching learning process. And this teaching learning process can be, in fact, enhanced or strengthened through these conferences. You will listen to people, you will listen to, now we are going to listen to Vice Chancellor, sir. I don't know if anybody has listened to him before. I don't miss your talk, sir. I never miss. Whenever I get invitation, if you are talking, I go there. So you will enjoy his talk. I give you guarantee. Okay. So these conferences are really very much needed, especially in undergraduate, postgraduate colleges. Of course, we keep doing in departments and institutions, but at college level, they are very, very important. And so with this, I congratulate the Maitreyi family for initiating such a wonderful international conference, and I wish all the best for the successful completion of the conference. And thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, and God bless you all.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing that perspective on research and your encouraging words. I now request our guest of honor, Director, South Campus, University of Delhi, Professor Shri Prakash Singh, to please address the gathering. Can we have a round of applause, please?
Thank you so much. Thank you, Maitreyi College, for having me here. और जब आज के दिन का कार्यक्रम कंफर्म हुआ, तब बताऊं, मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगा। लेकिन जब मैं हवन में बैठा तो मुझे लगा कि हरिमा जी ने पुण्य का काम किया है, मैत्रेयी कॉलेज ने पुण्य का काम किया है, बेटियों के लिए स्थान बनाया है, अच्छा स्थान बनाया है, तो उस पुण्य का सहभागी बनाने के लिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। Respected our Vice Chancellor, Sir Professor Yogesh Singh ji, Mr. Vaibhav Shrivastava, Chairman Governing Body, Professor K. Saraswathy, Haritma जी, शिक्षक साथी, नॉन टीचिंग स्टाफ और प्यारे विद्यार्थी, अगर सुपरवाइजर के साथ जुड़ करके कोई किसी कॉलेज का विद्यार्थी बनता होता तो मैं कह सकता हूँ कि मैं भी मैत्रेयी कॉलेज का विद्यार्थी हूँ। प्रोफेसर विजय लक्ष्मी पंडित was my co-supervisor. मेरे सुपरवाइजर प्रोफेसर शंकर थे। जब वो रिटायर हो गए तो फॉर ऑफिशियल पर्पसेस विजय लक्ष्मी जी के साथ में जुड़ा, और मैं कह सकता हूँ कि मेरी वो यात्रा बहुत खूबसूरत रही है। तो मैं आपके माध्यम से आज विजय लक्ष्मी जी को उनके कॉलेज में याद कर रहा हूँ, और मैं कह सकता हूँ कि मैंने सरस्वती मैम कह रहे थे कि इसी साहब को हम सबको सुनना है, तो बहुत ज्यादा वक्त आपके बीच में होगा। एक अच्छी बात हुई है थ्रू NAC, थ्रू accrediting agencies in form of NII. All academic institutions of Delhi University are competing with each other. The reason being, you pick first 10, we are very much there. From top to in between, we are very much there. तो हमारे संस्थान बहुत अच्छा कर रहे हैं, और मैं जब ये प्रतिस्पर्धा को देखता हूँ, whether it's the Miranda House or the Maitreyi or any other college, इससे benefit किसका हो रहा है? Who is beneficiary out of it? It's our students, our teachers, our faculty, our society, and largely our nation is benefited with this. और जब मैं इस प्रतिस्पर्धा को देखता हूँ तो मुझे लगता है ये तो ऐसी प्रतिस्पर्धा है कि जैसे सरोवर में कमल खिल रहे हों और हर कमल एक दूसरे से बेहतर खिलने की कोशिश करता है, ऊर्जा लेने की कोशिश करता है। बातें बहुत सारी कही जा सकती हैं, आपने बुलाया उसके लिए बहुत बहुत साधुवाद, पुण्य का भागी बनाया उसके लिए साधुवाद, और रक्षाबंधन के इस पावन पर्व पर आप सभी को बहुत बहुत बधाई, बहुत बहुत
आपकी प्रेरणादायक शब्दों के लिए आभार सर। Now my privilege to request our honorable chief guest, Professor Yogesh Singh, Vice Chancellor, University of Delhi, to share his thoughts with us. Sir.
Good morning to all. Dr. Shri, Director, South Campus, University of Delhi. Vaibhav Shrivastava, Chairperson, Governing Body, Maitreyi College. Professor Haritma, Principal of the College. Respected faculty members, invited guests, my dear participants, and students of Maitreyi College. Good morning to all. Very good morning. So today we all are here for the inaugural function of the international conference. And the theme is very interesting. And this is your annual international conference. So every year you organize it. And theme is very, very interesting. The expanding frontiers of knowledge. And when I was going through the sub-themes also, because this is a very wide wide theme that is the expanding frontiers of knowledge. But then I was going through the sub-themes, innovations in inclusive education. Some content can be organized on this topic also. Innovations in inclusive education, climate change, artificial and human intelligence and information processing, history of science, history, writing and people matter, quantum computing, social media research overall. It means spectrum is very high. We start from science, technology, and we go from medicine to social science and so on. But you know, when we say the expanding knowledge, in 21st century, there are two words. One is knowledge is power. Everyone talks about knowledge is power, and 21st century belongs to knowledge. 20th century, there are many views about it, but many people say it was for technology, and this is for knowledge. It is very difficult to differentiate these words. But you know, in education institutions, we teachers are experts of the transfer of knowledge. Existing knowledge, we make it simple, we make it meaningful, make it easy for the students and transfer to us. But when it comes to the second level, which is slightly higher level, which we call creation of knowledge, and our education institutions are not doing that well. Although impression was created in our higher education systems that when it comes to research, it is the job of the post-graduate studies and research. Only the universities and colleges are for undergraduate studies, and primarily they are for transfer. And they focus on that. But worldwide it's not happening. Good research is also coming from undergraduate teaching, undergraduate classes. We have right mindset undergraduate level, and organizing such conferences in colleges should ignite, inspire, influence some of their minds of partners. And that is the purpose. So when the theme is innovation in inclusive there is a theory in the system or worldwide also. If you increase quantity, quality will be there. And you will find good number of teachers propagating this theory. That won't increase the size of the institutions because quality will come down. This magic has come from Western world. Because every nation works on its own strengths. US is 40 crore people nation. We are 142. We cannot accept, should not accept, and will not accept this analogy. Or if you increase quantity, quality will be no. We have to create some instruments where we increase quantity, quality will also increase. Quantity should be directly proportional to quantity. This is the challenge of higher education. Our country is a country of 140 crore people. We have 60 crore students who have aspirations and expectations from the country. And if we do not do, then who will do it? It's our responsibility to create and enhance this type of culture. So here, the message is only we have to design those instruments where we increase quantity without compromising quality, but I say little further that increase quantity and also enhance the quality. Some people argue with quantity. No, we have to develop success stories. Today is not the time to go into those success stories, but please, my request for teachers, please create an environment where we can enhance the quantity of students, number of students, and also output. Second aspect can be teaching pedagogy. Now, this traditional classroom teaching has many advantages, but we should take advantage of new methods, new technology, new ways of. In pandemic, many things have happened, but now pandemic is over. We are coming back to our own old habits. But please inculcate technology intervention. Next one is worldwide, and education technology people are working on it. One concept is the flipped classroom concept. In flipped classroom concept, but a teacher is expected to prepare a video of 10 to 15 minutes, not more than that. Release that video 2 days before the class. Then students are expected to go through the video, try to understand the concept, grab the information, and then come to the class. And in the class as a teacher, we start discussion and debate on the whole subject. But prior to that, we can have a quiz also, so that we know the preparedness of the students. And then relate those concepts to examples, applications, and create interest in the students. What is happening, I think, helps to get this is the classrooms are very good. The information, now the teachers are giving to us that information is easily available. We need something more, and we should change the way in which we are teaching. Because research is required here. So we should, based on case studies, based on projects, involve students in discussions and projects, and then introduce research. If we keep on following the old practices, that will not help. When I say and increase quantity without compromising quality, and be there with it. My request to all the teachers, please think about it. This is one way of doing it. There are many other worldwide methods also, but it is unknown. How can we good teachers are good? Cannot replace it. But first of all, we should convince. When it comes to research, what is happening in our country? बोलते हैं बाकी अच्छा रहेगा सब कुछ नहीं सब कुछ but you know most of our research is what extension of the existing the reinterpretation
गंदी बात मत कर दो
नहीं बेटे चार्ज हो रहा है
गाड़ी तो वर्कशॉप के बाहर ही पड़ी है। आप कितनी देर में पहुंचोगे?
नहीं बेटा खराब हो जाएगा ये।
चलो आप ना पहुंचने के लिए एक घंटे पहले फोन कर देना, मैं पेपर्स भी सब प्रिंट आउट कर दूंगा।
provided many cases but we should think on that because this is 21st century, a country of 140 crore people cannot rely on your borrowed technology, cannot rely on imported technology only. Because remember, when we import something, we are not only paying for our ignorance, but also paying for our incompetence. Believe me. And this is the century when we say the knowledge century and innovation century. Most of the technology we are importing. We are not creating them. We are not creating or hardly creating anything. This replication work, and if you want to create wealth for our country, you want to create not only for our country but the people of country, you want to eradicate poverty from our country, it cannot happen on those. Purchase technology from one country, produce it here, manufacture here, and then give it to the customer. Then the profit margins are 5%, 2%. When you create something, profit margins are 200%, 300%, 400%. This is the area education institutions. Now, first of all, teachers should convince themselves and then try to create that right kind of ecosystem for our students. We have right now, but we are conditioning those minds. This is possible. This we have to think, and we think our teachers are satisfied. Not only college teachers, those teachers. We systems, we were very, very reluctant about talking such things. And if a teacher wants to study on environment, but now government is slowly and steadily trying to change this environment, and now teachers are allowed to start their own paper. Western world is funding and good research is coming from Western University, and like in our country, unfortunately, 1947 I mean, separate research between CSIR and other countries and universities, but because of the limited resources, those funding was given to the research institutes, not to the university, like there are some institutions not the research funding. But funding is one part. Beyond that is the mindset and right kind of ecosystem, and our teachers are expert of teaching knowledge, but not practicing knowledge, not using knowledge. This also we have to make that whatever we are learning, we should practice that. We should practice that, and practice within the environment will help our students and may provide, may give teaching pedagogy. Like it is national concept. Now Delhi University has decided to launch a scheme which we call competence enhancement. It means what? Now you are allowed to register for a course. Right now, what we are registering students for a program like BA program, BSc program, BTech program, something. But you don't forget for the people who are in the NCR, we say if you want to study a course in Delhi University, you are allowed to do so. Register if you want. You are a lawyer, you want to study cyber laws, then register for a course in cyber law. But you have to study with our students, sit in the class, do the practicals, whatever is possible, is going to be credit for that, and those credits will also be counted for in the academic credit. So this small courses registration, this will provide opportunities to everyone. There are good numbers. They want to enhance their skills. They want to enhance their potential. They want to learn many things which are coming up, or maybe someone working somewhere. This opening will create many things. And now in the national, now every college, we expect there also that we create business incubator and develop skill centers. Because that will provide you windows and reduce costs. And this industry 4.0 basically is based on and the foundation of this industry 4.0 is the knowledge and the academic institutions. Create that environment that creates knowledge in India, in our universities are the leaders of change. And lastly, when I say we have to create that, like we have to also create knowledge-based multinational companies. Knowledge-based, but education technology companies are doing very well right now. Today there is an article in the 4,000 Indian agri-tech companies are running. And I don't know. I don't also this is and many are now looking Western and African countries. But their focus is on school education right now. They are experimenting new ways. We have to learn something from them. And I would say they are their own children. But it should be open to new ideas. And so knowledge-based multinational companies, the agriculture sector, in technology, consumer goods, banking, and investments, so that right now our size of economy is $3 trillion. Now we want to have $5 trillion, $6 trillion. Yeah, it's 18%. $18 trillion economy should be a project. And in the next 10-15 years, achieve that. Then it will be ये तो बुलाएं के लिए उससे काम करते हैं अभी दो घटनाएं हैं दिल्ली में एक कांग्रेस स्टूडेंट ने कहा और नहीं स्टैंडर्ड और दूसरे स्टूडेंट ने एक वीडियो रिलीज किया अपने सुसाइड करने का और ये पोस्टर है दोनों घटनाएं गाने का परेशान करने वाली है सबके लिए बच्चा गया रीजन कुछ भी हो सकता है हमारा स्टूडेंट सब हो गया और दूसरा एक बच्चा कह रहा है चला जाऊंगा ये काम आज उसकी मान लेंगे तो पूरा करेगा ये भी करूंगा ऐसे आपको नहीं करना लेकिन जब उसको पुलिस ने पकड़ा पेरेंट्स को दिया पेरेंट्स का क्या हक हो और शिक्षा में इससे काम इससे कभी इमोशंस को कैसे हैंडल करते हैं वो अपने लिए हैंडल करता है अपने लिए हैंडल करता है दूसरे के कैसे करता है इसलिए बहुत सारे काम करने की जरूरत है डिप्रेशन को डिप्रेशन को मेंटालिटी को कैसे रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करना चाहते किसी की प्रशंसा करना नहीं चाहते आपको सबसे ज्यादा बोझ किस काम में पड़ता है किसी की तारीफ करनी पड़े तो बहुत बोझ आता है कि नहीं आता है सच को बोलना आता है और नहीं आता तो बहुत अच्छा है इसलिए प्रशंसा करना सीखो चलेगी बहुत ज्यादा नहीं थोड़ी चलेगी ज्यादा नहीं उसका ना एक बहुत पॉजिटिव इफेक्ट किसी का पब्लिकेशन आएगा उसके बाद सिंगर ऑफर आ गए तो कैसे वो ऐसा है सुपरवाइजर आपको एडिटर को जानता था इसलिए आ गया उसके बाद कुछ मिलेगा कैसे मुझे दो तीन कैटेगरीज मिलाते हैं वो कर लेते हैं ये डेटा मैनिपुलेट करते हैं तो फायदा तो नहीं है मतलब ये नहीं देखना कि उसमें मेहनत भी होगी सफा होगा और कराना चाहता है कि वो काम करता है गाँव को प्रशंसा सोचना चाहिए ना कि किसी तरह से कि राहत ने बहुत अच्छा कहा है कि किसी को उसके कम का आता है किसी को कम से क्या आता है आसमान नाम करके पुकार because our whole education system is in and around three words complete and complete for all experts of collaborate change and these try to create an environment of collaboration not only for education admission तक हो गया सब डाला गया है बहुत सारे but this is essential for us to read how we can and design new instruments and please remember that your degree is just a piece of paper for teachers also not only for students your degree is just a piece of paper your education is seen as the degree the aspect is totally neglected and the last teachers कुछ रहना सीखो कुछ होना सीखो वो ठीक है ना तो मैं बोलता हूँ कि टीचर्स अपने सर्विस में किसी की बात सब बोल रहे हैं हम सभी के फैमिली की वैल्यू उसके बाहर आओ ना क्योंकि बहुत जरूरी है कि आप हमारे नहीं आएगा तो पढ़ाने से नहीं है ये तो देखने से बच्चा सीखता है आप उसे अच्छी अच्छी बात बोलते रहिए और अभी पता लगा झगड़ा करके आते हैं क्या करेंगे कोई प्रभाव नहीं पड़ेगा आपकी बात मैं ईमानदार की बात करूँ बेईमानी करूँ किसी बात पर कोई प्रभाव नहीं पड़ेगा तो कहेंगे बात ऐसा हो नहीं सकता एक तो नेचर में एक रिवर्स लॉ अच्छा करें और क्या रखना कि हम किसी का अच्छा कर रहे होते हैं हमारे साथ जीना है ये भी एक रिवर्सल है जैसे न्यूटन्स के रिवर्सल है ये भी एक हम किसी का अच्छा कर रहे होते हैं तो हमारे साथ भी कितना नहीं अच्छा हो रहा है पर माइंड के उसको कंट्रोल कर रहा है always take a difficult road. Always take a difficult road. Difficult road always leads to beautiful destination. Always remember. If you have two options, one is easy option, another is difficult option. Without hesitation, choose the difficult option. That will give you success. Of this invitation. So let us share some of my views. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Your inspiring words, I think, have given all of us some serious food for thought. Thank you so much. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. Meena Yadav and Dr. Tripathy Roy, conveners Equinox 2022, to extend the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Devamma. Honorable Chief Guest, guests of honor, special invitees, members of the editorial board and advisory board of Convenors, Journal of Thematic Analysis, other dignitaries, participants, and youth. It is a proud privilege today to express our gratitude on this very special day. Due to the paucity of time, while we deliver a vote of thanks, I would request our chairperson, governing body, and principal man to give a token of appreciation to the special guests who have joined us today. As someone famously said, feeling thankfulness and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. When we started conceptualizing this conference, we realized that a theme is in perfect sync with all that the University of Delhi stands for. And hence, it was but natural that none other than the Vice Chancellor of University of Delhi, Professor Yogesh Singh, be the chief guest. Professor Singh very graciously accepted our invitation and has truly made this a memorable one for Maitreyi College. So on behalf of the entire Maitreyi Kutum and the organizing committee of Equinox-2022, first and foremost, we extend our heartfelt thanks to Professor Yogesh Singh for having graced this occasion despite his busy schedule. We are also thankful to Professor Shri Prakash, Director South Campus, for his presence in the inaugural function. Our sincere gratitude to our chairperson governing body, Mr. Vaibhav, who is accompanied by his wife, Ms. Vandana. We also thank our former chairperson and member governing body, Professor K. Saraswathy, my husband, Dr. T.S. Rao, and other members of the governing body for their wholehearted support in organizing this function. The conference would not be possible without the advice and the suggestions of the editorial board and the advisory board of Vantage Journal of Thematic Analysis. They helped us conceptualize the theme of the conference and were always there at each step of the organization. Our sincere thanks to each one of them, and we will continue to seek your guidance and support for all our future endeavors. We are also thankful to our special invitees who have taken out time from their busy schedules and are present here today to join us in our celebration.
It's indeed a very special day as Maitreyi College has crossed yet another milestone, the inauguration of the much-awaited girls' hostel. We thank Dr. and Dr. Convenor who performed the hour and sanctified this auspicious occasion. Our special thanks are also to Mr. Brajesh and Mr. Ranu for the excellent arrangements they have made. Our garden committee and our very hard-working money did all the floral decorations and provided the potted plants that our guests will carry with them as a souvenir from Maitreyi College. Our heartfelt thanks to all of them. We are grateful to the Students' Union and Union Advisors, Dr. Ritu Gaba and Dr. Ankita Chaudhary, for coordinating and ensuring the seamless flow of events today. We thank the NCC caretaker, Dr. Shri, and NCC cadets for adding to the glory of their day with a spectacular guard of honor. Today, the festivities of Rakhi are on, and so we are very thankful to our teaching and non-teaching staff for being here and joining us in this celebration. It's so special without your presence. We are thankful to all our participants who have joined us here today, and also to those who have joined us virtually. We look forward to your active participation in the coming 3 days of the conference. Last, but certainly not the least, our sincere thanks to our organizing team of Equinox-2022. The inaugural ceremony and the conference would not have been possible without your hard work and wholehearted involvement in the entire process. All members have passionately worked towards making this event a grand success. We thank everyone once again and look forward to a fruitful 3 days of the academic deliberations. We now invite all of you to join us for high tea. I request all the dignitaries to please proceed to the committee room. Faculty members and the non-teaching staff, please you can proceed to the audio-visual room in the library, and students may proceed to the canteen where they will be served the refreshments. And before we leave, a gentle reminder to all the participants that our first session will begin at 12 noon. So all of you are requested to join online through the Zoom link that has been provided to you. And please note that attendance in all the sessions is compulsory. Thank you, sir.
So the inauguration of the girls hostel.
जब आप लैपटॉप देके जाएंगे ना, उसमें 2 नंबर
A token of appreciation.